Hey, this is Bruce Cook, and it's another update on what I got going on in my pepper garden. It's also another video. Hoping I can ask for some help from people with some of the supplies I need. The last couple videos I mentioned I needed help. I had completely forgotten to say that I had started a GoFundMe and I had put the link in the description. So if you're able to help me out with some of the supplies that I really need, that I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get all on my own, just go to the description. I'll have the GoFundMe link in there. But just to make it real quick, what I really need help with is getting more containers. I only have about, I can't remember, like 50 plants put into their 2-gallon containers. That's the final containers, largest containers I'm hoping to get all of my plants into. And this is all I have left. I got a single 3-gallon container, and then I have that little stack of 2-gallon containers, and that's it. So if anybody can help me, I know I can get sets of 10 2-gallon containers for less than $25. So for every $25, that would help me get 10 of those. Anyways, as you can see, I got some different things going on with my garden. So I'm starting to organize things as I get these out into their 2-gallon containers. This is where they go when they first come outside. I take them out of my bedroom, and then I put them into a little bit larger containers. And being under the shade cloth like this helps harden the plants. Since the plants are brand new to actual sunlight, they got to have some kind of cover or some kind of shade to block out some of the sunlight, so it's not too overwhelming on them. And I found that creating like a little tent using a shade cloth, having that above the plants, helps a lot. So I've been doing this for the last at least 3 or 4 seasons, and it's worked out perfect for me. So that's where they go at first. I start off putting them in quart-sized containers, and I had also I went to buy a 100-pack of small containers so I could put the plants outside. And when I got them in the mail, they were like half of a quart. They were like 1/8 of a gallon. They were barely bigger than the white styrofoam cups that I have in my bedroom that I have the smaller plants in. So I kind of screwed myself up on that one. That was a waste of $20. I could probably manage with the quart-sized containers that I have, since they're going to be cycled out of here within a couple weeks. Once they go under there, they'll be out here for about a couple weeks, and then they'll go into the bigger containers, and then it'll make room for another set of plants to come out of my bedroom, which that window is actually my bedroom window. It'll go from there to this tent. But I really need help with these 2-gallon containers. If people can help me buy these things, and later on in the year when my plants start producing peppers, I'll send you some peppers just as appreciation for helping me. So, yeah, I just started designating spots for these for different pepper varieties. These are not going to be necessarily their final spots. As I get a bunch more plants out here, it's going to take up more room, so these may be more spread out. So, I got JP Piranhas over there in that corner. That's definitely going to be where those are going to be. They're going to be in that corner, but I may have like up to 10 more of those plants, and they'll be coming down this way a little bit and out this way. So that would make me have to move these Carolina Reapers down a little bit more. I'll be moving them around as I get things out here, but I also decided to do something new and fun this year, and that was put up little posts to indicate which set of plants is what type of pepper variety. So I got real lucky. My local Dollar General actually had these little wooden garden stakes for $1 each. So I was already thinking of doing this, and I was at Home Depot and looking at their wooden stakes, and their cheapest ones were like $3 a piece. They were bigger than this, but I didn't need anything bigger. And then yesterday I was at Dollar General, and they had a little $1 section full of a bunch of goodies. They had some garden stuff in it, and they had these wooden stakes. So I bought a bunch of these things, I have like 20 varieties, and so far I was able to spare $10 to buy 10 of these stakes. And I have these sticker labels. I have to buy more. I only had enough stickers to make signs for what's out here. I think there was 5 of them, and I had to go to Walmart and get some more of those stickers, and then I'll be cutting out. It's just simply the sticker, a piece of cardboard that I cut out, and then I would just take my staple gun and put a couple staples in there. Oh, and packing tape. I have packing tape wrapped around like that, so that way when it rains, it's not going to ruin the cardboard or the sticker. So, but yeah, I made little signs so it's easy to spot which little group of plants is what pepper variety. I don't have to rely on looking down at the little labels, especially when these plants get a lot bigger. Those labels are going to be hidden by the leaves and branches and everything once these plants get a lot bigger. So I thought it made it look a little prettier anyways. So, and I got more weed cloth. So I would really like to get a whole bunch of mulch to put on top of the weed cloth, so it would elevate everything a little bit. It would help prevent these from getting waterlogged in case if it rains heavily, and it further discourages like bugs from getting up in them, because the bugs may try to nest in the dirt. And I do have a bunch of insecticide in this dirt, so it worked well this last couple years of keeping bugs out. So I used what I had left out here. But yeah, so I really could use help with the containers, and I really need more plant stakes too. So these things have gone up in price. These things used to be under $1 a piece when I started gardening back in 2020. It's just simple, like 1.5 foot tall, 18-inch tall plant stakes. Well, they're about a couple feet tall. I can't remember, but little metal ones, and they've gone over $2 a piece these days for them. So everything's going up in price, including like every little random thing that you would need for a garden. So I could use help with the plant containers and the stakes and a bunch of mulch. I think I could probably wing getting all the soil I need for myself. It really helped me a lot, reusing soil from last year. I took out of the plant containers when I discarded my old plants, and I saved this, and this has helped fill in these containers that are out here and what's in down there. I've been using a mix between that and like 60% that and 40% fresh soil. And then, of course, I put my my nutrients in, the bone meal, blood meal, and Osmocote fruit and vegetable pellets. So, but anyways, yeah, if you could help me, just go to the description. I'll have the GoFundMe link in there. I think I set the goal for up to $300. I don't necessarily have to have a whole $300 at once or anything like that, because it's just I just gradually need to get enough containers to keep up with, when I am transplanting them into these, which isn't happening all at once. It's, as I get the plants outside and as the ones under here need to move out into the big containers. So, but like I said, like every $25 is going to help me get 10 more containers. So yeah, I haven't gotten any donations yet. That's just why I brought it up again. I'm sorry for bugging, but I really could use some help. And like I said, I'll hook you up with peppers and stuff later this season. And but yeah, all right, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you in the next one.